All right, everybody, we are live. We are continuing on with 007 First Light. We are live on YouTube and Twitch right now. So, second time on Twitch, first time on YouTube. All right, yeah, so let's keep going. We're on the Knightfall chapter, which is chapter 7 of 10. Technically it's 11. The prologue is chapter 0. So, get this light looking right.
Seems we've run out of elevator.
Well, bridge to the perch is only 3 floors up. I say we get a move on before Roger recovers and you dig yourself in even deeper.
I had it under control.
Evidently. We'll need a way to reach those stairs.
I'll see what we can do.
Smart ass. I'll check the corridor. Do you care to join me?
Yeah, why not?
Locked tight. And we don't have executive clearance.
Guess it's lateral thinking from here on out.
Alright, so we're gonna have to try and find a key.
Looks like we're not alone. We should split up. I'll check the perimeter. Let me know if you find something.
Will do.
Cleaning
Full
robot
access.
info. The cleaning robots have access to every room on the floor and may be redirected to a specific location using control panels situated throughout the
defying orders and
floors.
making the first move. What happened to the Greenway we all know and tolerate?
Here's what's happening now, Bond. Webb knows his son overplayed his hand. Now he's doing all in his
When I was talking.
considerable power to shut us down, which includes calling in a favor from his friend, the Foreign Secretary. Stephen Bright will force M's hand to axe us or he'll pull her funding. Between the two of us and the future of the 00 program, she will have no choice. So come morning, we will be discredited and disavowed. So unless you want to consult Bavmar about career opportunities, I suggest we find ourselves a smoking gun.
So in other words, you woke up and smelled the roses. That's all you needed to say.
Okay. As I was saying, the door opened automatically when the electronic sensors detect an approaching robot. No human assistance is required.
Q-Watch opens a lot of doors.
Yeah, that one doesn't have a Tronic lock on it. Alright. What was the hint? Touch the screens can be used to call for a cleaning robot. The robots have executive clearance to move freely about the floors. Okay. What's the other one? Door sensors. The Q-Watch could hack the door's interior motion sensors, but line of sight is required. Ah. That. Boom. There we go.
Bond,
Right.
this looks like a way up.
Good eye.
Let's get this over with.
No way I can climb there. You'll need to clear a path.
Will do. Can I fix you a nice chill G&T while I'm at it?
That would be against regulations.
Right. Of course. Drinking tonic in the line of duty. What was I thinking?
How do you get the robots over there? Oh.
Bond, I just bet you could use the ledge to reach the balcony over there.
Only one way to find out.
Thanks, Screenway. City of London postcard. A web employee has been killing time with a book on the back of a postcard. Hit list. 1. Roger Finch. 2. Roger Finch. 3. Doug Cunningham from IT. 4. Sybil, the parking attendant. And 5. Roger Bloody Finch.
You forgot Roger Finch.
Don't know if that was necessary. That man was having a bad time in that stall.
Wonder what the company ethos has to say about assassination.
Attention all senior staff. When discussing the Tabula Rosa general purpose robot with your teams, please reiterate that we will not be developing military or law enforcement capabilities. Any such initiative would go against our company ethos and hurt our transition to the public mind from a defense contractor to consumer tech corporation. Emphasize instead TR's revolutionary potential as caretaker, tutor, paramedic, and disaster relief worker. You are the ambassadors of the web industries brand, so let's set a positive example. Thank you. Charles Danville, Chief Marketing Director. So how do we get this stupid robot?
My stomach.
Hmm. Oh, that way, buddy.
Oh, God. Not again. Oh.
Jesus. Oh, Sean, you idiot. This was the ledge he was talking about.
Good bones. Do you always land on your feet?
Only when there's an audience.
What's the hold-up? Did you stop for a coffee?
Why, you want one?
Not now you ask. Black, 2 sugars, please.
You know your age group shouldn't drink coffee after 3 p.m.
My age group shouldn't break into a high-security building in the middle of the night.
Can't argue with that.
Alright. Now we get the robot over here. So it had to be line of sight. There we go. You had to figure it out at some point.
There. Not bad for a glorified vacuum cleaner.
Still not getting one.
Yeah, you say that now.
Still waiting for my coffee, by the way.
I know. Service is terrible.
Samuel Webb, commemorative plaque. A member of Samuel Webb, the company's founder, who was killed in a German air raid along with his oldest son, Bertrand.
Coast looks clear. This way.
You look a bit worse for wear. Arm's giving you trouble.
Pain is in the mind, Bond.
So, yes.
I'll be fine. Locked. Fancy that.
I'm starting to think we're not welcome.
Let's poke about. I'll check the toilets.
And look for some meds while you're at it. I need you focused.
Don't push it. Oh. And beware the sleeping guard next door.
What's Webb's endgame?
I take it you have a theory.
MI6 was willing to ignore the risks because Webb got results. But with Thayer, what's to stop him from rigging the next election or worse?
It's very fanciful, Bond. But in my experience, the motive is always simple. And almost always sordid.
Seal behind?
Nicely.
Do us a favor and take Cheeseman for a pint later, will you? I found the poor chap sobbing in a cupboard after Finch tore him a new arsehole over a botched lunch order. And B, I know he's a bit of a twat, but he's one of us now.
Come to think of it, I noticed a missing wall panel in the privy.
It's not how I would do it, but it has your name written all over it.
Thanks for that.
Thanks, Greenway.
Oi. Anyone there?
Careful. You've roused Sleeping Beauty in there.
Not to worry. I'll tuck him back in. Back to sleep.
Heh.
So what's your take then? On Sir Nicholas's dark secret?
My guess? It's about his son. Can you imagine what it takes to keep Damien's criminal record clean? Hush money alone would feed a small nation. I bet 009 found out about something. Figured it will be his golden ticket back into MI6's good graces. So he had to die at all costs. See? Simple.
Very.
And what do you know? It's open.
Really?
No.
Figures. But what's the plan?
Well, let's see. Okay, I have an idea. But first, come and join me for a minute.
Don't tell me the old pro needs a timeout.
Tactical pause.
It's strange, don't you think? Sir Nicholas seemed genuinely sorry about what happened tonight.
He liked you, Bond. You got in his way. That's the world you're in now. Half this job is doing something you'd rather not. The sooner you learn that, the better.
No, Mrs. Greenway, I take it?
And why the sudden interest? Am I dying?
Oh, the night is young.
Once. She was a special liaison with the Treasury. After Knightfall, I was in a dark place, and she couldn't handle it. She took a job overseas. Long story, not nearly short enough.
On the upside, you get a monogrammed fountain pen in case you fail to die young.
True. You must take the rough with the smooth.
Why'd you come back?
So why did you come back to the program?
Because they asked. We're civil servants, Bond. We go where we're needed.
And I'm sure running out the clock behind a desk on the 8th floor, writing reports while slowly mummifying from boredom had nothing to do with it.
One doesn't exclude the other.
Would you forgive 009?
We'd never have known about Webb if it wasn't for 009. I think if things had gone differently, you would have forgiven him.
He was a traitor.
That doesn't answer the question.
You don't get to wipe the slate clean. Fact is, Reese was a bad apple, and I should have seen it. Moscow rules. Assume nothing, trust no one.
Sounds like no way to live.
Splendid way to stay alive, though.
Well, good chat.
Back to it. According to the floor plan, that lounge next door connects to the other side. If you can find a way in, you'll be able to double back and unlock the doors.
Sounds simple enough.
Up. Oof.
Hey, where do you think it waits?
Right.
Who are you?
Ken Banks, legal office. Roger Finch, the CLO, sent me to fetch a stack of NDAs from his office.
Finch, huh? Let's not keep him waiting then.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah.
I swear, this wasn't here last week. I swear, this wasn't here last week. Shit, I did not need this. Just put that.
All right, let's see if I can get through this without making any commotion. Seems to be something that I really can't do.
It started to annoy me.
Take it easy.
Right.
Pushed it too
I've
far.
got a line. Stop reach! Got him zeroed in. This guy's a piece of work. I want to smack him. Cover now!
Let me try.
Got him zeroed in. Give me a shot.
It did not make it through it quietly, but it did get them all down, so that's a good thing. Actually, in all the other past missions, it's taken me a couple of tries to get through an area like this with a bunch of guys.
Sorry for the wait. I have company.
I see. And not a hair out of place. Impressive.
A compliment? How out of character.
I know what I'm doing, Greenway.
Love what you've done with the place. I believe it's what they call an extreme makeover.
And he's back.
Well, looks like we're stuck.
Don't be too sure.
Hee.
This fella's starting to grow on me.
Motion detected.
Oh,
Lockdown
boy.
systems engaged.
Knew it couldn't be that easy.
Hang on. We need visibility.
Yeah, not happening. We need another way around.
Well, perhaps some of these offices are connected.
On it. You never actually planned to pack it in tonight, did you?
I had to tread carefully. There's only a handful of operators in the world with the chops and resources to infiltrate MI6, Bond. Simplest answer, it's someone already inside.
You suspected Webb.
The idea did cross my mind.
How does he know our every move in advance?
Occam's razor. It'll be a simple mole. Human weakness, Bond. Never underestimated.
Got any suspects?
I suspect everyone. Well, anyone who hasn't been shot at yet.
What am I missing? That's what it
Greenway,
is.
give me a hand with this.
Coming.
Hey, doesn't this all feel a little too easy?
Compared to what? How many evil masterminds have you come up against?
2. Including you.
Trust me, when the enemy stops underestimating you, that's when you start to worry.
More pearls
There
of
we go.
wisdom. Let me get a pen.
Yep. Go to that other one, so I think I can unlock that door.
Bond, you hit a snag.
I'm working as fast as I can.
Well played.
How did we ever live without a Q-watch?
What is this? Blueprints. Research
Seems planning
documents.
a heist.
Blueprints of Web HQ and surveillance pictures of the perch entrance, the building, mainframe, and guard control patterns. Ooh, office toy collectible.
Isla Vale, Senior Crisis Manager. Dare say she'll be seeking new challenges.
Picture of a dog,
Isla's
an
been
adorable
laying it on rather thick.
Bernese mountain dog named Humphrey. Stock photo, no doubt.
That's rough.
Hampshire police report on the
Damien Webb's
death
office.
of
I was
Damien's
expecting a
mother,
layer of bones.
Lydia Florence Webb, in 2004. The cause of death, suicide by prescription painkillers. The worn edges indicate the report has been studied obsessively. Mercenary
Damien
unit.
and the Murtos go a long way back.
Picture of Damien Webb with his old PMC, Riptide, along with the Murto twins, an elite mercenary group believed to operate in many of the world's most dangerous hot zones. Note on the back reads Yemen 2018. Ah. Boom.
Coast is
Turn
clear.
off the sensors.
The sea is treacherous.
And why would you say a thing like that?
This was the easy bit. Now we need a way into the perch.
Well, maybe it's open.
The gate is right upstairs. Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Well, lockpicking's out of the question.
Hermetically sealed and blast resistant by the look of it. We need clearance or we're not getting through. I do love a good I told you so.
I never would have thought.
How about Webb's penthouse? Should be right upstairs.
Works for me.
All right.
What happened tonight? Did they come to your home?
Worse, they came to my pub. A game was on the telly and I noticed these lads. They were in club colours, but they never once glanced at the game.
Amateurs.
Well, I slipped out the window in the men's room only to find the actual kill team waiting in the alleyway. And there's the lesson.
Never overestimate yourself. Got a bit hairy after that. If the sling hadn't thrown them, I might have actually needed your help.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Oh, you want smoke up your arse, Bond?
Join the Americans.
Oh. Oh.
Greenway?
Seems like we're not the only gate crashers. Breathing. But come morning, you wish he wasn't.
Does he have a key card?
Nah, they took it. But look, there's a dozer on the other side.
So all we need to get through the door is... get through the door. Leave it to me.
Marble tablet. Tablet inscribed with the Sir Nicholas Webb's core value statement. We are optimistic futurists driven by a desire to reduce human error on a global scale through technology and AI. So I can get up there, come down. Oh. Thought that was open.
Bond, over here. I found a way through.
Be right there. Hard to reach.
Yeah. Should have asked Q for a grapple gun.
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes. At least those pills have kicked in.
Over here. Give me a hand.
Come on,
Sure
Greenway.
thing.
Cool.
That's Sir Nicholas's penthouse.
Very 20th century magnate.
All he needs now is a top hat and monocle.
You think they allow top hats and monocles in prison?
Type of prison he's going to? I'd say he's pretty much mandatory. Bond, get the key card. Hurry up.
Got it, buddy.
You may enter.
You're very kind. You didn't seem too surprised about the bodies. Something you're not telling me, Bond?
I suspect we'll know soon enough. Another perch door. Also sealed.
The lobby's on the right. Almost there.
Quite the breadcrumb trail.
Not exactly subtle. She a friend of yours?
How do you know it's a her?
Well, I do now.
We should really stop meeting like this.
You blew my cover. I had to advance my schedule.
I admire your commitment.
You're only as good as your last job.
Give me one reason why we shouldn't feed you to security.
First, there's only 2 of you, and second, I can get you into the perch.
Pass. Once bitten.
What's the play?
Spend my time on the cover working out a loophole in security, but I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit involved. I could use a helping hand. Or 3.
Go on.
Time is of the essence. James, get up to the penthouse. Hold timer with me. I'll explain on the way. First things first, James, you'll need to raise the stairs to the penthouse. There's an access panel near the base. It may be offline.
I'll figure it out. So, you mentioned a plan.
Accessing the perch requires a level 5 security clearance, which I don't have. But I can trigger a system reboot, which will temporarily unlock the gates.
And what do I do?
Go to the CCTV room on 29th, kill the feeds, clear us a path. I will infiltrate the mainframe and trigger the procedure. But I need the command code which Sir Nicholas keeps in a safe in his office. That's you, James.
Should have brought my drill bits. And exactly how are you planning to be in 3 places at once?
What can I say? I work well under pressure.
Turn the power back on after cleaning. Our CEO has better things to do than play around with the fuse boxes. Thank you. Mitchell, Executive Office Manager. There we go.
Foreign devices detected. Disabling Keter.
All right. It's going to be fun going through this without the watch.
Swanky. Place could use a rug. That note you passed me. Your phone number?
You wish. Sir Nicholas forgets his passwords like everyone else.
Isla's note. An aid memoir made by Sir Nicholas Webb to help recall his saved code. Isla must have managed to make a copy. It reads Diploma Painting Game Model.
He wrote a memory aid to recover the safe code. Wasn't exactly easy to come by.
Well, nothing about you is easy. Antikythera by Emil Gorka. I'm impressed.
Depicts the world's oldest example of an analog computer. Its value is indeterminable.
My gadgets stopped working.
Right. I forgot. When Webb went into business with MI6, he insisted we install a Q-Tech blocker in his office, so no one from our side could spy on him. It's like Five Eyes, only for real.
Where's the trust? Slovakia. I believe an explanation is due.
I wasn't lying. Well, I was mostly lying, just not about 009. I heard about his mystery file from Damien. No clue what was in it, but it had Sir Nicholas spooked. I figured...
A period-eyed sci-fi fan adventure game designed by Sir Nicholas in the 1990s, quite revolutionary in its day.
I could use it for blackmail. Sadly, Damien's thugs beat me to it.
Damien confided in you.
His office was adjacent to mine. Thin walls.
Blades. Guess Webb had no trouble coughing up the membership fee.
Membership badge for Blades, the most exclusive private club in London. If not the world, it belongs to Sir Nicholas Webb.
Day is inauguration. Big day.
Framed photo from inauguration of Thea Mark II.
Almost
Sir
like a
Nicholas
mainframe.
shaking hands.
Where are we on these cameras?
Going dark. Now.
Splendid. Pardon me, fellas. I have lasers coming up.
Right, he spearheaded the privatization of SIGINT, condemned the 00 program to the dustbin of history.
Webb has a heart condition.
Medical report by Webb's private physician appears Sir Nicholas has a heart condition. He wears a smart medical bracelet that monitors his blood pressure. It takes a daily dose of ACE inhibitors. Rich guys in their fancy safes.
Okay. Electronic lock, 4-digit code. Better check the note.
What was it? Diploma painting game model. Alright, so we have the game.
Ballet dancers of the world, beware.
Tabula Rasa, Purpose Android, Web Entries, next game. That's not it.
Web
There's the
Industries
model.
Site 3 in Hong Kong.
So 3.
Pointy.
So scale model of Web Industries, Hong Kong office entitled Site 3. So 93. Last 2 digits.
Yeah, definitely a cat person.
Me too, buddy. Me too. A diploma?
First in class. Nobody
1.
likes an overachiever.
A fragmented mathematics degree from King's College in London. Sir Nicholas graduated first in class. Head of, if not one of the 2 Nobel laureates. Painting?
Rocco's Basilisk. Every techno-futurist's worst nightmare.
A striking illustration of the famous AI thought experiment movements. Roscoe's Basilisk, the work itself, appears to be generated by a Web Industries AI. The title reads Basilisk Rendition Number 4. 1493. One, 4, 9.
I'm searching blind. Need to have a look at that note. Sir Nicholas, I couldn't have done it without you. Got the safe open?
Look for an 8-letter word or number sequence.
Got it. The command code is Basilisk.
You make a fine sidekick, James. Now cover your tracks and get ready to move. I'm activating the security override.
Gather the team. You're leaving tonight.
Seriously? Right now?
I'll see you off. Just need something from my desk.
Webber Damien just walked in.
Careful, James. Damien will kill you as soon as look at you. Stay hidden and don't try anything.
This operation is critical. Like it or not, we're in the spotlight now. Pull one thread and it all unravels.
Bond, try to get closer. I'll use the feed from your mic to try and record what they're saying. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Stay hidden, move closer. Bit of an oxymoron.
Bond, you're still too far
It
off.
may be hard for someone like you to
Closer.
comprehend, but I deal with threats using appropriate means and force. He is tenacious, but he is one man. He's not what I fear.
And
Bond,
was the great Sir Nicholas?
You're still too far off.
Please,
Move
enlighten me.
closer.
Please, Damien. We've
Bond,
no room for mistakes.
you're still too far off. Move
And make it
closer.
clean this time. Can you handle that?
Yes, I get it.
Vietnam.
Clean as a whistle.
Hang on. It's time for my meds.
What are those?
ACE inhibitors for lowering my blood pressure.
You, the epitome of calm.
Still waters run deep.
Hmm.
Your colleague, the one who perished. I take it you were close.
We thought alike.
My condolences.
His brother's not taking it well. This will get ugly.
I would expect so. Human nature is nothing if not predictable.
Bond, you're still...
They're gone. You get all that?
No, it's too vague. We can't use it. And now you only have 4 minutes. You'll never make it.
Yes, you will. I'll guide you.
Straight off a cliff, probably.
Just shut up and go. Now.
I'm locked in.
Hold on. There's supposed to be an escape passage. Look for a hidden switch. Somewhere on Webb's desk.
The cat.
Found it. I'm out. Where to?
In the security office, take the door on your right.
Also locked.
Okay. Look for a vent. According to schematics, it'll lead back to the exec floor.
On it.
You need to reach the bridge to the purge. If you're not across it when the timer runs out, you'll be stranded.
Thanks. I get the picture. I'm back on the exec floor. What now?
Head out. You'll have a clear view of the gate.
Company. Just what I need. Don't get up. Of course it is.
There's an elevator at the end of the hallway. Hurry, James.
Path is crawl. Excuse me. Coming through.
Got him now!
Oops. Oops. So much for making it through the whole thing without dying.
Three minutes.
Path is crawling with security.
Get the door on your right and make a run for it.
Door it is.
Go through the vent, then take the door on the left.
Vent. Vent?
Keep this up much longer. My turn.
More security. Should have taken a shortcut.
No use crying about it now. Just get to the elevator.
What is that?
You can ride it all the way to the bridge.
Something there. At the lift.
Lift arriving. Stand by, please.
Easy for you to say.
He's struggling.
Three minutes.
Path is crawling with security.
Get the door on your right and make a run for it.
Door it is.
Go through the vent, then take the door on the left.
What vent? Stupid.
Made it.
Don't stop now. Continue down the hole.
Left or right?
Left.
Now look what you made me do.
James, 1 minute.
It's stuffy in here. Much better. I'm through.
The elevator's down the hall to your right. You can ride it all the way to the bridge.
Who is that? The lift.
No moment. Get on.
Lift arriving. Stand by, please.
Easy for you to say. Going up. Almost at the bridge.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Come on. Give a man a break.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna make it.
James, they suspect something. The bridge is starting to retract. You have 30 seconds.
Just what I need.
James, above you. Grab the zip line.
Down here! Hurry up!
Time's up.
Never a dull moment.
Oof.
When you're ready, Bond.
Moneypenny, we're in. Moneypenny?
Don't bother. The place is a giant Faraday cage. Nothing goes in or out.
Now she tells us.
The evidence is here, and we need access before they wipe the servers.
Good luck with that, boys. We should do this again sometime.
She does that.